and welcome back to a new video. So today is Valentine's Day, and since my lover is not here with me today, my Valentine has been Umbreon. Sweet Umbreon. Anyway, that is not what we're going to talk about today. The subject that we are going to talk about today is discrimination against goths and alternative people. And we're going to talk about 3 things that goths and alternative people can do to make it easier for ourselves, and what normal people and other people can do to make it easier for us. So first we are going to talk about what we goths can do to make things easier for us. So let's start with that. I think that the most important thing for us to do is to not play the victim. Never play the victim. And when I say that you should not play the victim, I mean you should not make problems out of things that is not a problem. Actually, I do have an example for this. For some years ago, I saw this post on Facebook, I think, about Rihanna wearing black lipstick. Most reaction she got was actually really positive, that people thought she looked beautiful and it was cool that she was wearing a different kind of makeup than other people wear. I saw some alternative people and goths comment on this post where they were saying that Rihanna should not wear black lipstick because this makeup belongs to us, and they were saying that Rihanna and other normal people who are not alternative should not be allowed to wear black lipstick because this is something that belongs to our subculture, and because alternative people and goths have been bullied and ashamed for wearing this kind of makeup for a very long time now. And I think that by saying this, you are actually not solving the problem at all. You are just making the problem worse, because if we made a law that said that celebrities or people who are not alternative are not allowed to wear gothic makeup or gothic fashion or anything like that, then you are not solving the problem. The only thing you are doing is you are feeding the problem. You are putting me and yourself and everybody else who is alternative in a bad lighting, and that is not what we want to do. We want to put ourselves in a good lighting, and by saying that we can wear it but you cannot wear it, the only thing you are doing by saying that is to be a selfish little brat who thinks that you are the center of the world. So yeah, first thing, do not play the victim. The second thing I think that we goths and alternative people can do is to be polite. If somebody comes up to you and asks you a question about your clothing or makeup or anything, most people are not trying to be rude by asking you this. They are probably just curious about you. They maybe thought that you looked like a cool person and thought that your style was amazing. And they maybe have never seen something like this before, so they wanted to ask you because they wanted to learn about it. And I think the best thing for us alternative people to do then is to be polite and try our very best to answer their questions in a good way. Then we are showing the world this signal that we want to be accepted and we are just regular people like anyone else. It's just that we have a different kind of style and different kind of music taste. That's everything. Or else we're just like anybody else, actually. So yeah, I think that's a very important thing to do. And I think the last thing that alternative people can do is to think about how you handle a situation when somebody is harassing you or discriminating you. I had an experience with this once. There was a boy who was hanging out with his friends, and I was walking past these guys, and then this boy, he screamed fucking emo at me. And first I thought that, okay, I'm gonna tell this little brat that he is a dick, but then I had second thoughts about it, And I thought that it would be a better idea to go and ask him why he said that to me. So that's what I did. I turned around, walked up to the guy, and asked him, "Why did you say that to me? I have not done anything to you. I do not understand why you're saying this to me. You know that you're actually hurting my feelings." And when I said this to him, he became kind of quiet and he didn't know what to say first. He was quiet for some seconds. There came no words out of his mouth. But after some seconds, he actually gave me an apologize. He said, "You know what, you are right. I was just trying to look cool in front of my friends. I was trying to impress my friends by screaming at you. And I do understand that was rude. And I'm not gonna do that again, so I'm sorry." And I remember after that incident, I felt really happy because normally on that time I would probably just scream mean things back to them, but that is not solving the problem at all. Because if you choose to handle the situation in another way and do what I did and ask them about it, and then make them have second thoughts about what they did, and then they find out that they did something wrong and you even get an apology, then you have done something right for our community. And I think that's a very good thing. So, yeah, next time someone is mean to you, ask them why they're mean to you. You can't change everyone, but if there is just one person out there that you can change, that will help a lot. But now we are done talking about what goths can do to make the world easier for us. Now it's time to talk about what normal people can do to make things easier for us. And I think the most important things that other people can do for us is to make us feel that we are welcome and we are accepted. Because I think that's what everyone wants. They want to be accepted. They want to be accepted for who they are and for being themselves. So if you see an alternative person in the street or at the mall or everywhere else, you can try to give them a smile. You don't have to say hi or anything, but just try to give them a smile. I think that a smile says so much more than 1,000 words. And you can actually make someone's day much better by just giving them a little smile. A smile has never hurted anyone. Smiles are beautiful. So yeah, give them a smile. Make us feel welcome and accepted. And a smile is the least thing that you can do, right? And I think that the other thing that other people can do, actually now I'm talking to you out there who are parents, is to make your children comfortable around goths and alternative people, to educate them about us. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I actually had an experience with this. One time I were at the mall, and then there was a mother there with her son, and her son was he saw me, and he was really afraid of me because he thought that I looked like a scary Disney villain, probably. I look like every single Disney villain Disney has ever made. No shock. This boy told his mother that he thought that I was scary and he was uncomfortable being at the mall when I was there and that he wanted to go home. And what this mother then did was actually pretty cool. She told her son that I don't think that this girl is dangerous or anything. Let's go and say hi to her and check if she's dangerous. And then they come up to me, and the mother explained the situation for me, where she explained that her son was afraid of me because of the way I looked, and she wanted to show him that I was not dangerous. So then I greeted him and I started to talk to him. So I was just talking to this boy about myself and why I'm dressing like this and yeah, everything about me. And I felt that after the conversation with me, this boy, he had calmed down, and it seemed like he understood that I was not a scary or evil or cruel or dangerous person at all. And I think that's a really healthy way to raise your kids, to make them accept people around them, even if they're different. Because if you do this with your kids, then they will have less problems with other people later in life, and they will probably accept more people. And you're also making sure that they don't have to be afraid when they're outside and meet someone who is a little different. Those of us who are alternative people and those of us who are goths, we are actually not mean people. We are actually really nice if you get to know us. Most of us are. Of course, there's different type of people in this subculture too. Believe me, I met them. And I think the last thing that other people can do to make it easier for us is if you see something, say something. If you see someone who is harassing an alternative person or a goth, then go and tell them that this is wrong. Stop. This is wrong. Do not do this. This is not right. And I think that if you do this, you are showing us goths that we are accepted. And if you don't dare to confront these people about what is happening, then another thing that you can do is that you can go to the person who was being harassed afterwards and tell them that, hey, I saw this incident that happened to you, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through that. You didn't deserve that at all. I accept you for who you are. Just show them that you care, even if you didn't dare to confront these people about the harassing. At least you show the person who was being harassed that you are not a cruel person, that you do care about them. And I think that is the most important thing. Of course, all the things that I have said now is not gonna eliminate the problem of discrimination against goths and alternative people, but it may help a little bit. If you want to tell me a story, or the other ones who have watched this video, about an incident you have experienced about being discriminated or harassed or anything like that, then you are free to leave a comment below and tell us about it. And you don't have to be an alternative or a goth person to tell your story, because everyone have probably experienced discrimination some kind of way. There's so many people out there who have experienced discrimination. Black people, Asians, gays, trans, women, a lot of different humans have experienced this. And I think that it's really important to talk about discrimination. I think that was everything that we were going to talk about for now. So I guess I will see you in the next video. Bye, mortals!